What's up, everybody? Let's see what's gonna happen. There you go. Oh, they fouled him. Oh, okay. Bucks did get the rebound, but it was a foul. It does not matter because he didn't get the call. So here, Maxey fakes the screen. And I think Philly just used their foul to give. That's pretty good position by Drew Holiday. I thought watching it live that he had gotten fouled, but not so sure. What they call a timeout? That it wasn't him creating the contact. Probably a good knock-off. Oh, understand that's the fourth team foul against Philadelphia, so 2.5 left. Philly must call a timeout. And Milwaukee has like one timeout left. With 2.5 seconds, like, one thing they're going to do is don't turn it over. Don't forget, wait for 2 seconds, and they got this game. Is coming up. Kawhi Leonard is coming off the bench tonight for the Los Angeles Clippers in their matchup against the LA Lakers. Kawhi is back, but in a reserve role in the season opener. They're not bad guy to have coming off the bench. Oh, yeah. I mean, it improves your depth a little, and, that won't last for long, I don't think. The real question here is, Philly's really limited in what they can do. 2.5 seconds to go. If you have a timeout, there's plenty of time to foul and be able to advance the ball, but they're out of timeouts. Both teams are. The tough part for Milwaukee here is you've got to be able to rebound the ball, okay, because you don't have a timeout. But the last thing you want here is a 5-second call where they can advance it. If you're having trouble getting it in, you've just got to throw the ball up to Lopez or Giannis. Hope they can get it, but if they don't, Philly's still got to take the ball the length of the floor. Yeah, even in a scramble situation, the clock starts when the ball is touched. 2.5. A lot would have to happen for Philadelphia to get a clean possession and a clean look. I actually like, if I'm Milwaukee, having somebody in the backcourt, not to throw the ball to, just in case there's a turnover, somebody back to defend. You do not want to throw the ball in toward the backcourt where a steal carries them to the basket. The ball's got to go toward the baseline or toward the basket on this inbound. Antetokounmpo to toss it in. 2.5 on the clock. Lobs it. Lopez, he's hugged by Harris with 1.9. Lopez will head to the free throw line. So I like the way they set that up. And that last foul was like their foul to give. So in case there is a steal, Giannis had great patience and just threw the ball up to the biggest guy. And now Lopez to the line. No timeout, so Philadelphia is going to have to work quickly depending upon the results. Hey, only 3 rebounds for Lopez? 2-point lead for the Bucks. And now Mike Budenholzer wants Brook Lopez to miss this free throw because the clock will be running. The only problem is he's got to make sure he hits the rim, and a long throw-in beats you. I've leaned toward making the free throw where I can't get beat, but that was perfect. It's over. Bucks won 90-88 over the Sixers. Opening night for Milwaukee. And it's a W. And here it is, Brook Lopez. That's perfect on the miss. It gives Philly no chance to tie or go ahead. Philadelphia, fourth quarter comeback. James Harden led the charge, but they could not get over the hump. The Bucks hold on, 90-88, the final. And Giannis continues his domination in matchups with Joel Embiid. And Philly, in fact, at their best when Embiid was on the bench. Send it over to Jared. All right, with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis, game 1 under your belt. You're undermanned. I know it's really, really premature early in the season, but to withstand that fourth quarter run that Philly went on, what does that show you about your team at this point?
We have a great team. I think we did a great job just keeping up composure. We had the lead. We lost the lead. They were playing good. They were moving the ball.
Man, he was 2 away from a triple-double. Oh, man.
Involved, but at the end of the day, we kept our composure. We kept trusting one another. We hit open shots, and they scored 88 points. So I think this now is great.
You talked just a couple of days ago that you felt like you were out of rhythm. Game one, you flirt with a triple-double. Are you now officially in rhythm?
I'm getting better. This game, trying to enjoy the game as much as possible. Slowly, I'm getting better.
Without Chris, without Joe, without Pat for the time being, what do you need to see from the rest of your team over the next couple of weeks?
We got to keep moving the ball. One guy cannot do it by himself. We got to keep moving the ball, keep creating advance for the next guy. Keep setting space, keep defending as a team, keep doing everything we do together.
All right, Giannis, congratulations. 1 of 82 under your belt.
Thank you.
All right, Jared, thanks very much. The Bucks get it done. In Philly, the Sixers drop to 0-2 to start the season. Final score, 90-88. The Bucks with the win. For Sam Jared Greenberg, the rest of our crew, I'm Eagle saying so long from Philadelphia. The Clippers and the Lakers coming up after this short break. We'll send you to Fergie Johnson in our Atlanta studio.
There we go. Need to mute the volume just to, whatever. But what's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of the new season of Bucks Talk. I did say last night that I was gonna talk about, their season, but I'm probably gonna do a little bit of that today as well. But what a game! What a game! Like, I was almost like sweating bullets a little bit this much. And like in the beginning and all the way through the first 3 quarters, I wasn't worried. Fourth quarter, I wasn't that much worried, but it's just like it was some shots during that game that you thinking that on both sides, both Philly and Milwaukee, that they should have made. And some of it, they just really just got to work that out. That, you just have that open lane or open wide 3 and you still miss. Like, what? But you get what I'm saying. But let me think. It was like going on. It was like they was hitting threes, so that was pretty good. Like the Bucks were hitting their threes, and like I said, with a few shots that they had, they missed. So it's like, wow, why? Well, the final of the only 2 games that's going on today, 90-88, Milwaukee over Philadelphia, and hold on. I want to see what they're talking about.
They win at 90-88. Milwaukee without Chris Middleton. Giannis goes for 21, 13, and 8, a team that averaged 115 points a game last year. Scores 90 and wins without Middleton.
Well, I know the question was asked Giannis, what does that say about, the real question that they should ask, well, what does that show you about Philadelphia?
Well, good news for the Sixers.
Why?
You're not going to spend any money on the playoffs.
See, you don't think that
they're gonna make the playoffs, but you might get around there, but you ain't gonna spend no big money.
Well,
the Spurs and the Pacers coming in their next 2 at home, so the chances Pick'ems.
They got to pay by the Spurs. They have a real question to answer.
Yeah,
because there's been an emphasis to get James Harden more involved offensively and not just be a passer, and doing that makes their offense stagnant. My thought process when I watched them play in 2 games, we watched both games, we had them both, is James Harden would be better suited to be off the ball as a 2 guard and be a scorer that can pass instead of a passer trying to score. So he would be better suited playing the point guard position at this stage in his career because he doesn't push the ball with the same pace to get everyone else extra shots. In Houston and prior, he pushed the pace so fast. He was almost Steph Curry-like in terms of pushing the pace. Now he walks it up. He's better off being a shooter who can pass instead of a passer.
All the great big men that's ever been named. You ever seen the great big men be dominant from shooting jumpers? Never. Thank you. So,
So first of all, too, Joel Embiid last year.
Let me
He
introduce
was dominant last year. Joker's dominant.
second time in his career he's played at least 15 minutes and haven't been scoreless as he was in the second half tonight.
Ernie, Kenny's got it. Number one, the Sixers are in trouble for a couple of reasons. Number one, they play too slow. They don't, and Doc Rivers said before the game, we got to get Joel Embiid established.
Got 30 seconds left, by the way.
They don't get him established.
you got to get yourself established.
Yeah, but you know what? You got some truth to that too.
Yes.
But also, the way he dribbles the ball, Kenny's point, it makes Maxey and Tobias Harris, it makes them useless. So the Sixers got some issues right there.
What are the Clippers against the Lakers over the last 10 seasons?
7-32.
Clippers are 32 and 7.
Yeah, 32 and 7.
And they
Okay, they done talking about that. But yeah, like I said, it was a good game, and like this was probably was giving arenas up, but Giannis played 36 minutes, so not the normal 30 minutes a game that he was getting last year. But yeah, it was, some things that they're gonna have to get used to, like the Bucks with. Oh, she's there. Okay. We're talking about the other game. I'm supposed to be talking to y'all, but I know some of y'all right now probably watching the probably the Forgotten, and they have opportunity as soon as that finish up, they can come in to watch here while we doing this. So kind of an odd thing for it to happen that shows like we watch it right now, or like you don't have to watch the Forgotten, like you can watch it right after this, so this still will be there, so it wouldn't make a difference. But besides Javon Carter only was 1 or 2 from the 3, and Holiday, yeah, he had a bad night. Like, I'm glad he had, the 8 assists, 2 steals, and the defense he had on James Harden were pretty good. But you thinking you would like expect more from Drew Holiday. And I'm not saying that Drew Holiday, could have cost them the game, but it was just like the shots that he normally makes, he didn't miss and anything like that. It was a bad game for him. Not saying a bad game in general, but just a bad game for him. And we'll see Saturday if he, take shape of it. Actually will, actually maybe, build himself up for it. But overall, excuse me, I'm sorry. Jordan's okay. I'm surprised he didn't hit any threes at all. So, yeah, that's a surprise. And ain't doing this BS with Serge Ibaka again. Like, okay, like they brought him off the bench and thinking like, okay, like he's gonna get some major minutes. No, he only had like 3 minutes and 39 seconds of play, which. Why let that talent go to waste if you ain't gonna like using. He could have been good with at least having like maybe could have had more Brook Lopez minutes because I don't think Brook Lopez needed like 30 minutes or anything like that. And yeah, although he like shot more and all that stuff, but still could have been something different. But the time that Brook Lopez had, and I'm glad that he stepped up, got start scoring and stuff like that. Had he had a couple blocks and it was like did like some of his defenses like doing was like questionable because you letting like Joe Embiid like like he like should be stronger than Joe Embiid and seems like he just don't post them. I don't know. It was just kind of weird. That's just my take on that, and he needs to do some more of a post too. Like not saying like the threes he was shooting wasn't bad, but I think he shot it like one too many. Because I was mentioning this last season that Brook Lopez should be shooting at least like four, like attempt. I wouldn't say shoot, just like attempt at least 5 or 6 threes a game. Then the rest of it he could be posting up. But that's just my take on that. Um, that's probably my phone thing. But anyway, as y'all can probably tell by my voice, by the way I'm sounding, I'm getting to 100% better from being sick and stuff like that. If y'all saw the video yesterday, so yeah, getting a little bit better. Oh yeah, can't complain. Um, let's see, Grayson Allen, they put him at the small forward position, so kind of odd. He's probably like kind of got out muscle with holding Tobias Harris. So I think he would have done a little bit more better if he wasn't guarding him. If he was back to his like original position, but didn't expect this lineup. And as for Javon Carter, he didn't score much, but it's just one of those things you think like all through the preseason he was doing pretty good, and you was thinking he was gonna like have the team win tonight, but he didn't. But I'm thinking that give him more of a shot for him to like take like at least a little bit more shots than he has been taking. Ooh, excuse me. That's just me. But like I said, Grace Allen with 12 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of 6 from three, 3 of 10 from the field. Probably not like his greatest shooting night, but it was something. At least try to help. Stepped up a little bit when Drew Holiday couldn't. Giannis Antetokounmpo led the team with 21 points. He didn't have a game high or anything like that, so that's the team high, 21 points. 3 blocks, 1 steal, 8 assists. So he was 2 away from a triple double because he had 13 rebounds. 2 of 5 from the free throw line, which is kind of shocking. Like you thinking you would have more of the numbers for him to attack the basket and actually, like, get teams to foul him and like attack him and stuff like that. So that's just, kind of like, hmm, this is one of the things that just makes you think. But 1 to 3 from three, not too bad. 9 to 16 from the field. Brook Lopez, like I said earlier, like I'm glad he did kind of stepped up. 17 points, 2 blocks, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, um, 4 or 12 from three. So yeah, he was just. But yeah, I can understand there were some parts of that he was open to that he did not make. That's why I was saying earlier that there was like times where some of the guys were like had the wide open lane to shoot the three, and they didn't. Well, they shot the three, but they didn't make it. So yeah, 4 or 12 from three, and yeah, for Brook, that's too much shooting. 6 of 16 overall field goal, and Bobby Portis with 11 points, 10 rebounds, so he has a double double as well. Um, let's see. Only 1 of 4 from three, so and 5 of 10 from the field. With like, I would say the average minutes that he should be getting like 22 minutes, so that was kind of fair. But I guess, like I said, like my issue was with Brook Lopez getting too many minutes. He should be at least like playing, like 25, 26 minutes a game and get like some of those minutes to Serge Ibaka, which they didn't do, which I don't get that. Um, Lucky Matthew might would say I would say, in my opinion, it was the game winning three that he hit to kind of like seal the game. But then again, it was that defense that they did overall from that. But he hit the three that they needed, and yeah, he had 8 points. Oh, 1 block. Okay. 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 of 4 from three, so not too bad. 3 of 6 from the field, so that's pretty good. Um, Surprised they didn't play my job on Jim, but I think they probably didn't want to play him in this type of game yet. But I would say expect him to probably play. Let's see. I would say probably Saturday's game against Houston. Okay. Ooh, wow. I don't know. Is there like how Philly try to set up their team or whatever, or like minutes wise? But yeah, this is crazy. Like only like with the Bucks, except for Serge Ibaka, at least everybody on the Bucks at least scored like 2 points or more. Um, it's like mainly like they're starting five, and let's see, and two people from the bench, D'Anthony Melton and Daniel House Jr. had points, but we'll get to that in a minute. Tobias Harris with 9 points, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 2 assists, 10 rebounds. wasn't Was close to a double double. Um, 1 of 4 from three, 4 of 10 from the field. So yeah, ouch. Joe Embiid, 15 points, um, 1 block, 3 assists, 12 rebounds, 1 to 3 from three, and wow, 6 of 21 from the field. So man, his shots was not hitting today. But then again, it was like all that deep. Like sometimes, like the Bucks would have like the help defense like come in when it came to him, which I can understand. And with the 3-point shooting and stuff like that. And yeah, because Philly's 3-point shooting, if they keep that same defense going that they did tonight, yeah, that just said something. But yeah, unbelievable. It's just that 3-point shooting. It's just like wow. Uh, 15 points for Tyree Maxey. He will be their third. Well, like he'll be like that third piece that they need, like their big three. But I always thought like it would be Tobias Harris, but Tyree Maxey been showing like some improvements over the last 2 seasons that he was in the NBA. Well, his first 2 seasons, I should say. Well, like I said, he had 15 points, 2 rebounds, 0 of 3 from three, yikes, and 6 of 13 from the field. So not too bad, like field goal, but this three was not doing so good. James Harden had the game high, 31 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. So he was close for a triple double as well. Um, let's see, 1 of 7 from three and 13 of 24 from the field. So not good 3-point shooting, but decent like doing mid range shooting and like some layups, stuff like that. Um, Now, like I was about to say, like I was saying, wow, about that D'Anthony Melton. He's one, two people from the bench that only scored. Um, he had 9 points. I think that was a steal. Okay, he had a steal and 2 rebounds, 1 to 2 from three, 4 of 7 from the field. So he did play like almost 20 minutes. Wow. But it's just him and Jalen Housen are only two from the bench that scored. So I think one of the problems was like they need to use Montrezl Harrell more, and they might need to shape up their bench because yeah, they really gonna need some bench help. Yeah, it really does. Um, Not gonna talk about the active players because we already know who it is, like Joe Ingles, Chris Middleton, and Pat Connaughton. The Philly, Michael Foster Jr. and Julian Champagne. So next game would be, of course, Saturday. They're going against the Houston Rockets. I think they have like a 7-game homestand, I believe, or either it was 6 or 7. I'm not sure, but that's a good way for them, kick off, the homestand this Saturday. And yeah, it's gonna be a nice day out too. So yeah, why not? Everybody can go out there and enjoy themselves. So yeah, cool. Why not? um, but like with the ooh, excuse me, but like with the Bucks, like I know like last season, like I would say over the summer, everybody was like Chris Middleton would have been there, they would have won it. I agree. I agree. They probably would have won it all again if Chris Middleton was there. But with Chris Middleton, he was like like on the alt switch, but we know that was his wrist surgery, which I know that was not his shooting hand, which kind of made a lot of sense. Well, some sense, while how hold the ball and stuff and like try to shoot your shot. So that did take some effect to his game last season. Although like most games he was good, and there were some games he was bad. Like he had like an on the off switch. So that's my issue with Chris Middleton. So this season for him, when he comes back in a few weeks, it's gonna be like making or breaking for him. And like I said, either they're gonna if they trade him in the now I would say all season trade deadline. Part of me would be surprised, but like and then again, like after this season, he has a player option. He could like say no and go for more money, or I would say he should take a pay cut. Shouldn't get more money. I would say he should take a pay cut because some people you get older, they get older in age, and like certain parts, you just like, you can't do it like you used to anymore. Like we're not gonna pay you all that money. So like no. Um, but we'll see with that incident. Well, just from what it seems like they did miss a little bit, that constant shooting. But like I said, he'll be out in for a few weeks as well. So most likely that will end up being what like early November for both of them, and Joe Ingles ain't gonna be back until sometime in the new year. So it's gonna be interesting how they're gonna deal with this rotation. I just hope it doesn't mess up the chemistry that they have right now. Although you're gonna start with like no chemistry, like starting a little bit of preseason, but you wanna try to build something there when you like going in all the games to come to get this chemistry right, and y'all can be like all on the same page. So it's one of those things like well, I think the Bucks will make it to the playoffs this season. Yes, I think they will. But I think like one of the biggest mistakes that they did last season was like bench everybody, bench most of the players, and only play like the bench for that final game this season where they could have got the number 2 seed, which was losing those mistake. So, like I said, I agree with some of y'all. Like, yeah, some of the moves that Mike Budenholzer does is questioning, but excuse me, as somebody did mention that him, him winning the championship like last year kind of saved his job. So it's just seeing that could he do it again in 2023? Because I know like after he won that championship, they gave him like a little bit of extension. So we'll see how that goes. And I said like I think we had a decent bench, not like all bad, but it's just like gonna be the question is like how we gonna like add everybody into the lineup during like games and stuff like that. Like with Jordan Nwova, he hit like 2 threes, but I'm thinking like he could have maybe played a little bit longer, or he could have been starting. He should have been starting, I should say. But that's just me. I don't know. Maybe some stuff will change on Saturday. Maybe they change the lineup and stuff. But we'll see. NBA Finals. I got. I don't know why I'm thinking long and hard. Like I already know like who I think is going to make it to the NBA Finals. I think it's going to be Bucks and Warriors. With it going in, I would probably go do y'all the favor, but say like Bucks and 6. Hopefully I'm right. I'm hoping I'm right. So I'm hoping they get that that second championship out of 3 years. So hopefully that works out for them. Just hoping they get it because hey, at least tonight they was off to a good start. The score again was 90-88, Milwaukee over Philadelphia. I want to thank our sponsors, Art from the Heart. Look for them on Facebook. Moving Dudes. If you're in the Southeast Wisconsin area, also like in Green Bay and Madison, if you need some stuff moved and move into like a new apartment, they'll be the ones you can ask or call. So call Sean at 414-807-4299 and let them know our trail sent you. um, and also Actual Ink Design. Um, Check them out. Their website actualinkdesigns.com. Like I said, they're doing our shirts, and I know it's been. I'm gonna try to get a hold of them this week and see what's up with the shirts and whatnot. So we'll see what happens. If not, then we gotta do what we gotta do. But guys, thank y'all for watching. Although I didn't put it on Twitch because I wasn't thinking, but I don't want to try to do double duty. But normally, like doing the Bucks talks and stuff like that, I can just be like click click clack, like quick with it, like let people know that I'm on air and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty. Huh. Oh, oh no, I'm just trying to look at myself and see. Okay, you can see a little bit, but white hair. But anyway, I know I'm being a little silly. But like this video, give it a like if you liked it. Also subscribe to the channel as well. Like I said, the more subscribers we get, the bigger and better chance that we can do. Maybe if I end up on the Buck games or something like that, it'll be live and get to do like a little bit of video or something on that. But we'll see how that goes. So we're at 213 subscribers, so hopefully we can grow more than that, or we could be a little bit more than that. I could be wrong, but we will see. Also, put your notifications on just to know next time that we post a video. Um, like I said, after y'all watch this, y'all can go ahead and look at the Forgotten's episode 3, my pick for the show, and the wild card, I would say. So hopefully y'all chance to get to enjoy that. Although I couldn't do it like open mic or whatever, but something I gotta fix with them, but not with them, but like my video editing. But get that work out. But anyways, thank y'all for watching, and I think the next time y'all probably will see me will be tomorrow when we talk about yeah, there's the pay per view on at the same time too. Ooh, right, good point. But tomorrow I'm still gonna talk about the pay per view like right SmackDown, the NXT pay per view Halloween Havoc, which will be this Saturday, and there's the Bucks game going on at the same time. So I'm gonna have both my laptop and TV on, just watching the game and watching And of course, the pay-per-view. But anyways, like I said, thank y'all for watching. Until the next video, you have a good one, and y'all will see me tomorrow. And enjoy the Lakers and Clippers game, because it seems like Clippers up by 7. So enjoy that game, and y'all have a good night.